Hello, g'day, and welcome to yet another of me trawling through my records. Now, this is the LPs for David Cassidy. I said that I went through my 7 inches, and now some 12 inches, or LPs, and there's 12 anyway. Firstly, though, I didn't really have a lot of cuttings or clippings or anything like that of David. I don't quite know why. I'm sure I had more. Maybe, I don't know. I've only got... I'll put up on screen now the 2 photos that I managed to get culled from... I think the one from the 70s there, I remember that's from a Woman's Day magazine, actually, from the early 70s, and I bought the magazine on the basis of that photo, actually. And the other one, that's also from Woman's Day magazine too, actually. And with a change of clothes and beanie and all sorts, can you tell I've had to add something in? There was a magazine, and I think it was the History of Pop or something like that, which actually had David, a little bit of a feature on David. There's that. The photo, which is just up there, and a 2-page thing there. And so there we go, there's that. Obviously I'll can pause the screen and have a bit of a read if you like, but I've given you a close-up because there's that photo of David on stage playing the guitar. I have to admit, I actually quite like how natural that does look. So there's a bit of a close-up of that for you. And now we resume normal transmission. There is one other thing that I do have of David's. Of course, it should come as no surprise that I would have this. Now, my understanding, this came in 2 different colours. I think you had the orange here, but I think it was a blue, like a sort of baby blue type colour as well, but I got the orange one. And it's very well read. Some good photos in there too, I must admit. That really wasn't what I had in mind, to have my hair parted in the middle. I like the idea though. But yes, I don't even think that it was referred to as the shag cut here in Australia. I honestly don't know. These days it's just referred to as a mullet. I prefer to think of it as the sort of David Cassidy, Mick Jagger type thing. But anyway, I'll give you some LPs now. I always try to make sure that the LPs and stuff like that I got were in pretty good condition. Unfortunately, sometimes, given that I'm buying these years later, you're dealing with a kind of second-hand records, and sometimes you don't get particularly lucky, and other times you do. This isn't me trying to do a build-up to a copy of something that's in atrocious condition. The ringwear isn't very good, is it? So yeah, this is having ringwear on a David Cassidy LP. So, yep, this is the Rock Me Baby LP. Oh, look at that. All the lights. Great yellow shoes. My goodness me, I reckon those things could either deflect bullets or were made from them. Yeah. Johnny Farnham Johnny Farnham here in Australia, bless his cotton socks, he did a cover version of it, because he was, well, I won't say our version of David, but he was rather popular at the time. But yeah, they gave the song to Farnham to record, and yeah, it really wasn't very good. What on earth he is referring to with this, I do not know. Reading his book though, yeah, I don't know why he decided to tell us that in his book, but there we are. And next we have Cherish. Downside is you can see me reflecting David back at reflecting at me. There we go. See it? That's Cherish. He kind of looks like, the look comes more from discomfort from those collars than anything else, I think. The whole bunch of photos there that I'm sure were cut out and placed on walls and pin boards and all sorts of places, lockers and folders and things. Right up. The next LP is this one. Dreams are nothing more than wishes, because a wish is just a dream we wish to come true, or something like that. It's easier to sing it than speak it. Yeah, because a wish is just a dream that we... it's actually easier for me to sing it than speak it. It's a typical thing with the lyrics, isn't it? So here we go. Dreams are nothing more than wishes, and a wish is just a dream we wish to come true. Wrong key, I know. But this one, as you can see, doesn't really flare because it's the paper that it's printed on. But I don't know if this is the case with all of the international pressing, but this is kind of like, what you do is you pull that out and you get that. And that does flare. There we go. Old David with a Dalmatian there. Wonder where the other 100 went. There we go. Just... It's all right. The sudden disappearance of the LP didn't mean I ruined it or ripped it. It's okay. Now, gatefold sleeve. I should find. I'm not going to. But I actually found his handwriting in these things extremely hard to read. It's kind of, oh, David. Some killer heels there. I reckon the old pinball wizard would like to have grabbed a hold of them. The next one is this one. Cassidy Live. World Tour 1974. To be perfectly honest, the sound quality on it's not really very good. Next one we have is The Higher They Climb. The harder they fall. No. Got Humphrey's disapproval again. I'm half tempted to leave that in. The next one is The higher they climb, the harder they fall. Now, I didn't actually see what that looked like, so hopefully that looked alright. This is not an Australian pressing. All the others were Australian pressings. This isn't. So yeah, this is a USA copy, and I don't know, I never actually seen an Australian pressing. This is the only pressing I ever wound up getting. This has got, it's like the handwritten style lyrics, like from Dreams Are Nothing More Than Wishes. So whether the Australian one had the lyric sheets printed in like this, I don't know. But that's the nice shiny black vinyl surface there. And the next one, the subsequent albums I wasn't able to find actually. They're quite hard to find here. I kind of, with the singles and everything, I feel that I've been lucky to actually find them. But anyway, the next one is a promo copy of this. Yeah, that was kind of a comeback album for him in some respects. Alan Tarney, who wrote most of the songs, worked with Cliff Richard. Yeah, Remember Me on this album was later done by Cliff Richard. And Cliff had a minor hit with it. There we go, try not to get... That's how you know it's the promo copy, is the little thing just there. And not only do we have the lyric sheet, very flimsy sort of lyric sheet there with a very whitewashed pic there of David. There's a face in there somewhere, but it provided something else, which I completely forgot about until I brought this album out of the. Here we go. No, I'm not gonna. There we go. Poster. That's probably the first time I've unfolded that poster in years. So I can show you that. There you go. There he is. Now shutter folding this thing back because it's. That's all for the LPs, but there's one more thing. This promo 12-inch single to Romance. Oh, didn't I say that posh? The Love Mix. I don't know what the Love Mix was. And there we go, very sort of smouldery pic there. Oh god, sorry about that. That went all blue on us, didn't it? Oh, Sammy X. Remixed by Sammy X. If you want to find out some more of Sammy X's work, he did the It's the Sweet mix, which kind of cobbled together about 5 songs by the Sweet, and hopefully enjoyed that. And if you did, please do all the bells and whistles and blah blah blahs and things up there and down there. I don't know, YouTube shove them or shove these bits wherever they like these days. It's like, oh, there's a YouTube bit. Yes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the comments in regards to these videos, especially the David Cassidy videos. I'll stop my waffle, and because you don't want it to get burnt, do you? Ha 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 ha. Alright, you take care, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Ciao.